Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. How to make Iran's generals cry. Give Israel B-52 bombers. Given the dynamism of Israel's economy, the IDF may have the chance to avail itself of some of these opportunities in the near future. Israel has most of what it needs from the United States. In several areas, the technical capabilities of the IDF exceed those of the U.S. military. But in some areas, the Israelis could take more advantage of U.S. technology, especially if strategic necessity and financial reality came together in more productive ways. With only a few notable exceptions, Israel can buy whatever it wants from the United States, generally on very generous terms associated with U.S. aid packages. Notwithstanding the availability of weapons, however, Israel must still make careful decisions regarding how to spend money. Consequently, Israel can't have quite everything that it would like, despite the continued good relationship with the United States and its arms industry. Here are a few U.S. military systems that the Israelis could use. Littoral combat ship. For a long time, the sea arm of the Israeli Defense Force, IDF, has examined the potential for warships somewhat larger than the corvettes that have historically dominated the force. As Israel's maritime security interests increased, the necessity of maintaining the Gaza blockade, and of patrolling offshore energy deposits, this need has become more acute. F-22 Raptor. The Obey Amendment, which prohibits the export of the F-22 Raptor, was developed with Israel firmly in mind. Concerned about Israel's transfer of high-technology equipment to Russia or China, the United States decided that domestic considerations meant it could not bar Israel from acquiring the Raptor without a blanket ban. Long-range strike bomber. Setting aside the periodic nonsense about Israel acquiring American B-52s, the long-term standoff with Iran has demonstrated that Israel really could use a plausible long-range strike option. While Israeli F-15s and F-16s can, with refueling, reach targets in Iran, the immense distance would put them at a disadvantage as they tried to penetrate defended airspace. In this context, the Air Force's B-21 long-range strike bomber might seem attractive. Massive ordnance penetrator. And what good are planes if they don't have bombs to drop? Rumors of Israeli interest in the 30,000-pound precision-guided bomb began to emerge at the beginning of this decade, fueling ideas in Congress about transferring the munition and an aircraft capable of delivering it. The MOP interests Israel because of its bunker-busting capacity, which would give Israel the ability to hit deeply buried weapons facilities in Iran and elsewhere. Ballistic missile submarine. Israel's submarine force teeters on the very edge of presenting a plausible deterrent. The IDF submarine arm has done excellent work with its group of transferred Dolphin-class subs. However, diesel-electric submarines carrying long-range cruise missiles simply cannot match the performance, endurance, or security of nuclear boats. Israel has most of what it needs from the United States. In several areas, the technical capabilities of the IDF exceed those of the U.S. military. But in some areas, the Israelis could take more advantage of U.S. technology, especially if strategic necessity and financial reality came together in more productive ways. Given the dynamism of Israel's economy, the IDF may have the chance to avail itself of some of these opportunities in the near future. If you like this video, hit the notification button for more news from Middle East. Thank you for watching.